When it comes to AI, where is your focus? Eliminate or elevate? Depending on your answer, what's possible is strikingly different. So let's just run through a couple of things so you can identify your focus. Are you using AI to get things done off your plate so you can check the box and get on to the things you really want to be doing? It would look like putting a subject in, generating content, and posting a blog. Bing, bam, boom, done. Check. Same for social media posts. Same idea. Get them done and scheduled. Okay, shoo, got that done. Now you can get on to the things you really want to be doing and let the leads and revenue start pouring in, right? Oh my God. The same mindset that thought, I'll just hire a high school student to run my social media. They get the digital world. As if a computer and understanding how mechanically to post social media was what it was all about, right? So now here we are with AI, and that's what's getting hired to do the work. And why not? The high schoolers couldn't likely write, but hey, I give AI a keyword, and wow, I'm finally able to produce content. Let's turn on the money machine, right? I'll put this approach into the eliminate camp. Like buying a Roomba because you don't like vacuuming. Just automate it. Never think about it again. But we're talking about your business here, not automating house chores. And if eliminate is your view on using AI, only so much is possible. Yeah, you'll seemingly get a lot of things done and checked off the list, but is what you're getting done helpful and contributing to, that is, growing your revenue, your business? Now stay with me on this. You may be posting more content and making sure that you have regular social media posts, and you may be getting more followers. But are you earning more? Are you actually captivating your perfect people in a way that you are closing more deals, staying top of mind because you've built that preference with them around what you can help them solve? See, given the eliminate focus, I'll go out on a limb and say, no, you are not. In fact, with the focus on using AI as an eliminate strategy, I'll assert you're hurting your brand more than helping it. The eliminate focus would work if the marketing game were still about the 4 Ps. You know, produce, post, promote, and profit. That hashtag easy money strategy doesn't work like that anymore. See, you thought you had a content problem, and along came AI, and your content problem vanished. You can enter a keyword and generate as much content as you need to feed that 4P money machine approach. See, you've achieved consistent content production and posting. You've handled one aspect of productivity, output. You've increased the quantity of content that you produce. Awesome, fun. That has been a huge problem and frustration for many businesses, and I have seen it firsthand. And when I started with AI, I almost went down that road too. And I am so glad that I didn't. Just like with leads, quantity says nothing of quality. So you've solved the content problem from a quantity perspective while creating another one, quality issue. The question is, will all of that content have people go deaf to you while you figure out it's not building what you really need? Is your content creating more harm than help when it comes to your brand, your reputation, and your authority? See, all of that content might help you build a big following, but are they your perfect potential customers? Or are you amassing a following of people who will never buy from you based on what you solve? And that does happen. It completely boggles my mind, but I remember talking to a network technology company who had a blog and a pretty good following of subscribers. And by their own admission, none of them were their perfect potential customers? None. They knew they had to post consistently, and they did, and they grew their subscriber base and their engagement, except for with the wrong audience. They weren't their ideal customers. So are you doing that with your content? See, you may be producing videos and possibly a podcast, and on the surface, the numbers might look really, really great, but you've not been converting that into revenue that grows your business. If it's a hobby, then who cares, right? It's fun. But if it's your business and you want it to grow and you want that revenue to be coming in, you might want to question your focus. It might not be serving you. See, overall, results in marketing are declining. Getting engagement is harder. Based on what lands in my inbox every day, it's not hard to understand why, right? If your marketing looks like everyone else in your industry, the less effective it's going to be. An approach like this puts you in the commodity space, and that's a race to the bottom for sure. Your company risks being eliminated. Now, we work with a credit card processing company, and if you're familiar with that space, every company is all about lower rates. We reposition them around one of the core issues that their target customers face that none of their competitors were addressing at all. We assembled a roadmap to revenue strategy that they implemented, and it paid off in their very first meeting where they closed a 100-store coffee chain. It isn't just about keeping your head even with the competition. It's about elevating your brand to an entirely new status, trust, and authority with your perfect potential customers. See, the world of marketing has shifted. Our leads don't care about our goals and what we want or when we want them, and we can't force things or manipulate them. The promise of ridiculous results in a super short, miraculous time frame also breeds a ton of skepticism and resistance, and it should. What's working now is a formula for revenue that has always been there. And now it dominates, right? So it looks brand new. It's not. We're seeing it with all of the models and approaches based on neuroscience that are starting to take over in the sales space for sure and showing up in marketing. And I will submit, it's what has always worked to build relationships. It's this really new thing called dialogue, listening, and conversation. If you ignore it now, you will be ignorable and risk being eliminated entirely. See, we're firmly in the world of Wi-Fi. When I feel interested, fill in the blank. Our leads aren't on our timeline. They don't care about that. They know they don't need to click, like, or comment, or subscribe. Your perfect customers can ghost follow you, be inspired by you, and never give you any indication that they approve of and appreciate your content. See, we are in a world of Wi-Fi. When I feel interested, then maybe I'll give you my attention. And if I see value in what you offer, then maybe I'll give you my email and download a PDF you offer me. And if I feel like you could help me, then maybe, just maybe, I'll give you my money too. See, the game of marketing is centered around the conversations that you have. And by conversations, I'm including your social media posts, videos you have, blogs you write, podcasts you're in, emails you send, and actual conversations you have with people in person or on Zoom or through social comments or private messages. In this new world, data-driven metrics don't give you anywhere near the full story about what your leads are interested in or what's actually working, because in the vast majority of cases, it can't be measured. What's cool is that in the world of AI and all of that uncertainty that it brings, you can choose where you place your focus on what AI will eliminate or on what AI can elevate. Choosing elevate could just make the difference, but you've got to do some thinking and answer some questions. And AI can't do that for you. If you're curious and want to take that Elevate path, scan the QR code. And I'll see you in the next video.